And we are live. All right, guys and gals. Number one, this is the most important video I've ever done. All right, I'm gonna be relatively vague, but you're gonna get the point. All right. There was an announcement. Breaking news, Wall Street Journal this morning, that China has an information hub in Cuba, a above top secret information hub in Cuba. Now, my friends, let me lay this out to you. And on the Patreon show, I'm going to lay it out even deeper. And you guys are going to get it. You guys are going to get it, and you're going to go, oh, effing hell's bells. All right. Think of the Bay of Pigs. Think of JFK and the Bay of Pigs. What was going on there? Russia, all right, the communists, the USSR, over in Cuba with nuclear weapons. This is the exact same thing, except worse. And I'll tell you why. All right. This hub, this information hub that China has in Cuba, that's where the balloons were going to. Remember the balloons that were flying over America? And Joe Biden's like, oh, look at the pretty balloon. Let's not shoot that down until it's finished its mission. My friends, listen to me. Those balloons were linking up and getting information on electrical sites, on electrical producers and transmitter sites. I have been telling you guys, where the hell's I don't have one. All right, the new plug, the computers that you're on right now, they transmit information through the power cord. I've been trying to warn everybody about this. Share this video today with your whole family and family members. If somebody just shared this video with you, listen closely. Why is America almost at war over a microchip company? You know why? Because every single laptop, every single computer, every single cell phone, speaking of, e- everything made in China, how do you think they're gonna black it all out? This is the beginning of this. This is what they were trying to do with JFK. Right? They wanted to eradicate America at the Bay of Pigs. That was gonna kick it all off. But that got squashed. This is the second go around. And this is the big one, folks. This is where China infiltrates our electrical grid. That's where the satellite or the balloons. Remember, after the balloons, there were a few others that flew over. Why did Joe Biden let it fly over and then shoot it down once it was off the coast? You know why? Because he didn't want the American people to see where that balloon was going. That balloon was going to Cuba. But why did he let it complete its mission, linking up with all of the power plants? Why is everything going digital? Why is, and this is the whole enchilada, folks. You have to understand how serious this is. You have to understand that every computer, and why do you think America is in such a rush to make microchips? Why do you think that the Inflation Reduction Act is really just a big funding for microchip plants? Because the shit's about to hit the fan. And we're gonna need microchips of our own. You know why? Because our whole infrastructure is on Chinese microchips. Now, why would the intelligence announce, oh, hey, by the way, Wall Street Journal, China has a information hub in Cuba. Why are they announcing it now? This is the equivalent. This is the Pearl Harbor moment. This ever wonder why we never got a report from Midway during Pearl Harbor? You know you know why they call it Midway? Because it's in the middle on your way to Japan. But Japan flies planes. Oh, hey, that's going on here. And hits Pearl Harbor. But Midway, well, we ain't seen nothing. Nothing going on here. My friends, I'm telling you guys now, I don't know what else to say to anybody. There's a reason that we created the Liberty laptop. There's a reason for all of this. It's crunch time, folks. It is crunch time. There's a reason AI all of a sudden is like, oh, hey, look what we can do. Oh, hey, look at AI right now. And you want a little preview of the Patreon show? Because, my friends, I'm going to link it all together. I'm going to show you how the creation of the English language was part of the transition from the religious control into the scientific control. The shift. And the key was creating the English language. Do you know the English language originated right at about 1000 AD? Do you know where the English language comes from? Can anybody say Germanic? Can anybody? Here, I'll give you a hint. The creators of the English language were Jewish, but not really Jewish. Can anybody guess? Caesarian. What? Bitcoin Ben. Yes. The Caesarian Jews created the English language to corrupt the Bible. So when they translated it into English, they could manipulate the words. And then what happened? I'll give you another little hint for the Patreon show today. Then in 1768, gee, that sounds kind of like a familiar date, or right around there. That's right. That's when they published the first ever Encyclopedia Britannica. The Encyclopedia Britannica was created by the Scottish Enlightened group. Age of Enlightenment, anybody? People that don't know history have absolutely, yes, the Illuminati, also known as the Illuminati. This, my friends, and here's something else. Now, I'm going to say this on YouTube. Let's see if they bring this episode or my channel down. Have you ever heard of the BBC Doomsday Project? The BBC? You mean the television channel over in England? Yeah. The BBC Doomsday Project was launched in 1983. It was the first, now, it was launched on the 900th anniversary of the original, wait for it, Doomsday Book anniversary. What was the Doomsday Book? The Doomsday Book was the first ever census for England. They called it the Doomsday Book. It was the first edition of the census so they could start to manipulate the public. My friends, oh, and this, do you know why artificial intelligence all of a sudden, right now, goodness gracious, we have AI. It's so amazing. AI. Did you know that AI models right now, you know what they are? They're files. They're files that you download to your computer. You don't need to be online to use AI. Nope. You know what AI is? AI is the new Encyclopedia Britannica. Do you know what this, on the first edition of the Encyclopedia Britannica, do you know what the whole title of it says? Hang on one second. Where's my little pointer? Oh, there it is. Oh, here it is. Yep. Let me save this. That. Save. Right. I'm going to share this image with you just so you guys start put this all together. Share screen. Share entire screen. I'm going to share that screen. Here, let me scroll real Encyclopedia Britannica, Dictionary for the Arts and Sciences, compiled upon a new plan. Oh, what? A new plan? Is that like a great reset? No, no. That's silly talk. Why would they want to compile upon a new plan? Gee, I don't know. Let's remove that. My friends, you know how long we've been at war with the Caesarians? A long time. You know how deep this goes? They created our language over 1,000 years ago. How do you control a person? Why did they want to? Why the push? Think about this. This is all going to come together, right? Why the push for illiteracy? Why was it so important that everyone learn how to read so they could be manipulated? If you control the language, you control the people, right? Now, see, my friends, this is all linked together. You have to understand that this is all linked together because this group of people have actually been moving towards world domination since the beginning. What do you think a Zionist is? A Zionist is someone who agrees that the Jews were sent here to save the world, and that us Gentiles are here to help them. That's what a Zionist is. A Zionist is someone who accepts the slavery. A Zionist is a loyal slave. Don't believe me? Look it up. All right, now, AI, artificial intelligence, this links with what's going on in Cuba. Why is it right now that all of a sudden, oh, don't worry, we got AI? Because if you're going to wipe out all digital information, what's left? AI. What is AI from here on out? The new plan, the Encyclopedia Britannica. AI is now the new history books. That's why AI only works with the 3% of the internet, the matrix. AI only gathers the information from the matrix. Kind of like the Encyclopedia Britannica was a collection of the world knowledge. You know why? Because they had actually burned all of the libraries. And the relaunch was the Encyclopedia Britannica. That brought in the Age of Enlightenment officially. My friends, this goes back so much further than anybody can tell. It's why I'm telling you to call Patrick now, because when this goes down, see, people think it's going to be a blackout. Oh, it's just going to be a blackout. No, it's going to be a wipeout. They're going to wipe all the hard drives. Why do you think they got away from floppy disks? Why do you think they got rid of CD-ROMs? Remember when all of a sudden your computer didn't have a CD-ROM? Well, if I don't have a CD-ROM, where do I store it? Oh, on my hard drive, inside the computer that I don't have access to. Or the cloud. Yeah, how about the cloud? My friends, get the Liberty laptop and download all of your information onto the Liberty laptop. Because they're not just coming after the websites. They're after the hardware through the power system. Dominion voting systems transmitted. That's why they could honestly say, well, it didn't hook up to Wi-Fi. Yeah, no shit. It transmitted the information through the electrical system of the building. You starting to put it all together? Share this video. I'm going over to Patreon right now, and I'm going to walk you through each one of these. And I'm going to show you where the English language creation, the Khazarian Mafia, created the English language so it would lead to the rewriting of the Bible that would lead to the Age of Enlightenment, Charles Darwin, where we get rid of God and move on to science. Then how the Encyclopedia Britannica, what was it? A dictionary of arts and sciences for the new plan. What? Then that led over to the BBC Doomsday Project in the early 80s that was led by the creator of the World Wide Web. And it wasn't Al Gore. And how that guy created open society. Oh, does that name sound familiar? In 1989. Oh, and ever since then, my friend. Oh, it's going to be a great show. Click the link under here. Come to Patreon. Watch the rest of it. I'm going to lay it out. By the time I'm done, you're going to go, why the hell did that? Why isn't this on? Why wasn't I ever taught this? But first, my friends, I just checked our laptop closet. You better go to www.calixsolutions.io and get a Liberty laptop. Because if you don't save your information on a Liberty laptop, bye-bye, all gone. See you on Patreon. Click the link. Bye-bye.